the three-point shooting they have. And then on the other side, they got some holes in their defense. If I'm the Warriors, make Lowry, Markkanen work defensively, make Kelly Olynyk work defensively, get them out to the perimeter.
Curry rimming that out, but Looney the offensive rebound. Wiggins' three has been something else as of late.
Take advantage of your good play there lately, and then defend the three ball. One of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. We've already talked about that.
Steph Curry right down the second youngest coach in the NBA, former video coordinator of the Spurs, part of that Greg Popovich coaching tree. Sexton beautifully done, and Vanderbilt, the beneficiary.
Took two defenders all the way under the basket.
He's at 43.5% on threes. Missed the first, missed his second three. Markkanen will draw the blocking foul and get the Looney will kick it back out. Great ball screen by Draymond for the Curry three. Perfectly done, and an opportunity for a four-point play.
He directed the officials' attention elsewhere.
Draymond setting up Wiggins on the missed free throw. If they keep getting 4-point possessions or 5-point possessions, it's up a made basket. They get Steph the runner. Oh! Steph Curry got a little Houdini running back after he made it. Where he can be 10 of 12 or 0 for 12. Very interesting player. Steph Curry dropping in a three.
He's done a good job.
Jonathan Kuminga in with DiVincenzo. Oh, there you go. Jordan Poole.
Know when to slow it down and run set plays. Know when to pick up the tempo and push it a little bit. Get some easier buckets. Get them cross-match.
Jordan Poole hitting a three. Skip pass to Markkanen. Better pass to Beasley. You saw everything for Wiggins on that closeout. And then Wiggins rewarded. So Jordan couldn't quite collect that pass.
Draymond just a little indecisive with that pass.
Show and go, and the pass into Kessler. So when they get to their reserves, and Sexton normally has been coming off the bench, look at the burst for Colin Sexton.
Well, that's why they're so good.
Clarkson down the lane. So Looney and Lamb with Poole, DiVincenzo, and Wiggins. And here comes Clarkson.
That was probably their best defensive possession for the Jazz.
Why are they leaving Lauri Markkanen there? And the rebound.
That was a great defensive possession.
Lamb took it to trouble. Avoided the turnover. He's on his knees. Oh, I'll give it to Curry. That's a good idea.
Yeah, 12 points now.
We talked about the second quarter for the Jazz, and they've lived up to the billing. Draymond with a three.
They keep getting that penetration. Got by Wiggins there. No screen. It's just ISO.
Wiggins to Looney. Nicely done. Here comes Vanderbilt. That pass didn't get through. It's a foot race with Wiggins. In on Clarkson. Hammers it down. He committed 5 fouls in the game. That's wonderful. Vanderbilt, top turn, fade, and hit it. So 2.7 to work with. Clay's only taken 5 shots, but he's made the right read so many different times.
And soon he's going to get an open look.
Olynyk from deep. Kelly Olynyk's three-point shooting is something else. Because when you start to think, just historically, where he's starting to fit in for tall guys, Draymond's got double figures.
Mouse in the house. He's got a small defender on him. Might as well expose him.
Looney. Draymond feels better. He's healed.
The bigs can do it too.
And Sexton quick. Finding Olynyk again.
But what I tell you about the penetration, setting up the three ball. Colin Sexton with his speed is getting into the paint so easily.
We also said Utah would not go 4 of 26 on threes in the second half. Steph Curry dropping in a triple.
Impact the game a little more in that category this half.
You get nervous that Olynyk has hit 3 threes here. It's taking the crowd out of the game too. You got a sellout crowd, and they just watch Utah take the lead. Their first lead of the night.
You know the Jazz are not afraid to take shots early in the offense. You have to be ready to defend. The Warriors just weren't there.
Wiggins on Vanderbilt. Hits a three that he can just set the house on fire. You get a couple free throws, get a couple buckets. Poole catch and shoot three.
Look at him put his hands in the air.
Steph was waiting for JaMychal. He caught it and then had it blocked. Got it again. Stayed with it.
Off the vertical. Coach Kerr is just banging the scorer's table in frustration.
Klay Thompson. And he hits a three. His first of the night.
As well as Wiggins is playing.
You can counterattack. 3-on-2 back the other way. Just all the drills you run. Klay Thompson three. Got it! Jazz 4 of 8 on threes. Warriors 5 of 8 on threes. Malik Beasley. There's the 5th made three for Utah. So the points off turnovers, +9 for the Jazz. Vincenzo setting up JaMychal Green. And he put Walker Kessler in the basket. Michael doing the Draymond. Ball screen for Klay.
He can get going in a hurry.
Well, see, he was 2 of 10 until he made that. As I said, he's streaky as streaky gets. And speaking of streaky,
Draymond got separation before the screen, so Jordan Poole had space to work.
Beasley rattles one home. So 2 for 10, and then all of a sudden he starts hitting a couple in a row. Jordan Poole. Alexander Walker moved his feet. Now Draymond setting that screen, attacking Kessler.
Nice. He didn't like what he had off the first one. Throw it back to Draymond. Go off him again. Go at Kessler.
And Kessler.
Well, that's his value.
Yeah,
his size.
But hey, that's Sexton read it perfect and threw it up perfectly, and it's a 10-point game.
They play so well together. They throw it ahead really well.
Poole with the speed dribble. What a finish. He'll pick up the foul.
He's too fast.
Jordan's got Markkanen on a switch. Step back three. That was kind of a heat check. And here comes Sexton and Markkanen leaking out. It's well done by the Jazz.
It's so fluid.
And we talked about more set plays with this second unit. Sexton got right to the rim. If you miss on that, trying to steal up top, looking at up and out. Draymond with the rebound. Draymond pushing, running with friends. Curry open three. Yes, sir!
Good work.
I'm looking at your keys to the game. The second chance points, the three-point shooting, and Steph hits the three, and a nice ATO from Steve Kerr after the timeout. Steph again. And the Jazz are lucky. Ricochet to Klay. Not so lucky anymore. Backdoor cut. DiVincenzo did well to catch that. Hops around from Steph to Jordan, back to Dante. Shot clock at 1. Steph back three, and he got it! The Warriors started the season 3-7. They have a chance to go 7-3 and flip it around. And Utah played the D. Now we're going to see the other half of the trade because we're going to see Gobert in Minnesota. As Clarkson puts that in. Markkanen right down the lane.
Wiggins just didn't keep his body in between Markkanen and the basket.
The Warriors have had some fourth-quarter games go awry. Those have all been on the road. They left Steph. Short. Steph. Not that short.
I've never seen him get a roll like that.
31 for Curry.
He does get shooters rolls, though.
Jumping at shooters, and Olynyk. What a night he's had with 21 on 9 of 13 shooting. One more bucket, one more stop. Curry down the lane, there's one more bucket.
See how high they set that ball screen to give Steph so much space to go at.
They're going to do it with 8 straight home wins in their pocket. And having won 7 of their last 10 as Klay hits a three.
Pretty good.
So started 3-7. They've gone 7-3 since. Make it 8 in a row at home. They take care of Utah 129-118.